Today on Deep Dive, we're going to be looking at Marvel Comics Iron Man number 9. Who's unleashed the Hulk? Let's dive in and find out. Hello everyone, my name is Devin, also known as DH Artist, and welcome back to my Deep Dive series. Today we'll be continuing the adventures of the Golden Avenger Iron Man. And if you missed my deep dive coverage of his other issues, I'll link to them in the video description below. A couple weeks ago, I posted a video showing my most recent pickups, and you may have noticed a couple of Iron Man issues tucked in there. Well, one of the goals I set for myself when I started collecting was to complete the run of Iron Man from 1968 to 1996. And while I don't have them all yet, I'm getting pretty close. I still need 83 to complete the collection. Now, in each of my videos, the conditions of my comics vary. Today's book is in really good condition. It displays beautifully, and there's just something dynamic about the way they arrange the panels in these comics. Even though this can be viewed on your phone or computer, try casting it onto your TV so you can really see the detail and quality of the book, because there's no better way to view comics than on the big screen. If you enjoy these types of videos and want to see more content like it, check out some of my other deep dives. I've covered issues like Thor number 162, Justice League of America number 4, Captain America number 106, Black Hawk number 125, and Tales to Astonish number 45. For a complete list of my videos, you'll want to make sure to visit the organized playlists on my channel. And please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single video. Iron Man number 9 was published in January of 1969. Editor-in-chief was Stan Lee. Cover artists were George Tuska and Johnny Craig. The story, titled There Lives a Green Goliath, was written by Archie Goodwin, penciled by George Tuska, inked by Johnny Craig, and lettered by Artie Simek. The book consists of 32 pages, with a cover price of 12 cents. Today's story begins as so many often do. One dark and stormy night in Manhattan, a delivery van rumbles uptown to unload a mysterious crate of antiques. Arriving at its destination, a woman named Mei Ling orders the delivery men to place the crate in the back of her shop, then to leave immediately. When they try to inquire about the box's contents, a mysterious, shrouded figure commands them to depart. Nervous and unsettled, the men quickly rush into the night. With the delivery truck gone, the hooded man smashes open the crate, revealing ancient armor inside. As Mei Ling admires the impressive armor, the mystery man dismisses it as mere decoration, meant to fool customs officials and impress customers. Then, as he starts to tear it apart, he explains that secretly the armor conceals something far more powerful than anyone would suspect. Suddenly, the crate's contents begin to stir, and Mei Ling gasps in shock as the statue comes alive at the sound of the hooded man's voice. Shedding the disguise of ancient armor, the Incredible Hulk rises. Triumphant, the hooded figure declares that all of the Hulk's unstoppable strength and fury are now under his control, ready to be unleashed as he commands. Elsewhere in the rain-swept night, we find Tony Stark working to repair and test his Iron Man armor, using a fusion ray to seal all the recent damage done by the Gladiator in the previous issue. Tony first submerges his armor in a water tank to verify the oxygen and mask systems. He then fires a concussion blast to ensure no weak spots remain. Then, using a heat beam, he confirms that his armor can recharge from extreme temperatures. Satisfied, he reflects that these improvements have eliminated the power failures that once threatened his life. Tony's concentration is broken when he gets a call from Vincent Sandhurst, Janice Cord's lawyer, who arranges a meeting about buying her late father's business. Though Tony agrees, he dreads facing Janice again, remembering how she nearly died when he battled the gladiator. Meanwhile, Janice herself struggles with doubt about selling the company, feeling she should honor her late father's wishes and hang on to the family business. But Sandhurst urges her to trust him and not let her feelings interfere, though secretly he wants to push the deal through quickly to get his own money before Janice realizes her business could be worth much more. Returning to the antique shop just as dawn breaks, the hooded figure forces the Hulk to perform tests to ensure his strength is at its peak. Demanding real action, the Hulk declares that tests are only a waste of time for his unstoppable power. He then effortlessly demonstrates his might by smashing a thick stone wall, lifting a massive block of steel, and withstanding a barrage of electricity. As the Hulk smashes a practice dummy to pieces, he demands a real fight with Iron Man as promised. The hooded villain assures him that he will get his battle, and is confident the Hulk's strength is intact after his suspended transport. Entering the room, Mei Ling presents a magazine clipping about Tony Stark planning to buy Cord's company. The villain instructs the Hulk to study it carefully and follow his commands. Moments later, the enraged Hulk bursts into the alley, eager for action and ready to unleash his fury. With the Hulk barreling relentlessly through the city towards his target, we catch up with Tony Stark as he arrives at Sandhurst's office, worried that seeing Janice is a mistake. As Stark and Janice meet, she silently wishes Tony would explain why he abandoned her during the gladiator's attack. But before either can speak, the Hulk smashes through the office window, and Tony urgently shields Janice. Throwing Sandhurst aside, the Hulk declares that nothing can stop him. Tony realizes the Hulk is on a mission, but doesn't know why. Though Tony tries to intervene to stop him, the Hulk forcibly grabs Janice, then leaps away with her in his grasp. Outside, startled onlookers recognize the rampaging giant and recall how it once took the combined efforts of heroes and the military to drive him off, wondering now if even that could succeed again. In the ensuing chaos, Tony slips away to change into his armor, knowing he must rescue Janice from the clutches of the Hulk. Then, smashing through a window, Iron Man takes to the sky, and as he flies, he wonders why the Hulk acted so deliberately instead of his usual mindless rage. Meanwhile, in the building lobby, an agent reports to her mysterious master that everything is unfolding exactly as planned. Rocketing through the sky, Iron Man intercepts the Hulk in midair, driving him back towards a building's ledge. Determined to act before the Hulk escapes again, Iron Man attempts to reason with him, but after putting Janice down, the Hulk shouts that he reasons with no one, and delivers a powerful kick that sends Iron Man crashing away. With his jets disabled, Iron Man struggles to regain control after the Hulk's strike. He then grabs onto a building's ledge to stop his fall. As he assesses his suit's damage, the Hulk leaps towards him, ready to continue the fight. Tony tries again to reason with him, but the giant only responds with another crushing blow. and though he dodges, the sheer force of the Hulk's punch shatters the ledge beneath him, sending the Golden Avenger tumbling over the ledge. Plummeting towards the ground, Tony races against time to repair his jets mid-fall. Meanwhile, as the Hulk carries Janice away again, she pleads with him to save Iron Man, attempting to appeal to the goodness of Bruce Banner. But the Hulk refuses, saying he saves no one. Then, just as he's about to crash, Tony restores power to his jets, swooping to safety, startling bystanders on the rain-soaked sidewalk. Determined to lure Iron Man to a place where he can finish him off, the Green Giant arrives at the waterfront. Realizing she's being used as bait, Janice pleads with him to stop, lamenting ever feeling sympathy for him, calling him a brute. Arriving quickly at the dock, Iron Man confronts the Hulk, questioning if someone is manipulating him, urging to give him answers before they fight again. But the Hulk just won't see reason, knocking Iron Man back into a pile of crates. Moving with surprising speed, the Hulk pins Iron Man under debris. He then grabs a nearby box of gunpowder, spreading it around, preparing to finish the job. And as Iron Man struggles to recover, he realizes this careful, deliberate behavior is completely unlike the Hulk's usual rage-driven attacks. Lighting a trail of gunpowder leading to barrels of explosives, the Hulk races to safety, intending to destroy Iron Man once and for all. Quickly scrambling to stop the flame and keep the Hulk from reaching Janice, Iron Man lands an impressive right hook, determined to end the fight. But the Hulk recovers and delivers his own crushing blow, which Tony uses to position himself close enough to the door before the entire building explodes. Then, in a tremendous explosion, the building is leveled, hurling Iron Man and the Hulk through the air. Looking on in horror, Janice fears that neither could have survived, but that fear is temporary as our avenging titans emerge unscathed. Determined, Iron Man warns the Hulk to stay away from Janice, but the Hulk quickly whisks her away again, planning this time to choose a battleground where Iron Man's speed and maneuverability won't help him. Heading into a nearby power plant, the Hulk ignores a watchman's warnings, swatting him aside. Following cautiously, Iron Man wonders if someone has managed to control the Hulk's mind, or if isolation has made the Hulk crueler and more cunning than ever. And as he follows them inside, he knows he can't attack while Janice is a hostage. Inside the power plant, Iron Man confronts the Hulk. Hurling Janice aside, the Hulk crashes into Iron Man, and the impact sends debris crashing towards the generators, threatening a massive electrical storm. As Iron Man secures himself, he watches helplessly as the Hulk tumbles towards the generators, as the Green Giant defiantly proclaims that nothing can hurt him. Striking the generators below, a surge of deadly power erupts, swallowing the Hulk's roar in an unstoppable electrical storm. Unsure of what drove him to do this, Iron Man blames himself for not being able to help the Hulk. But as the smoke clears, it's revealed that the Hulk was actually a robot imitation. And as it collapses with a tremendous thud, our duo wonder who built such a thing and why. Meanwhile, watching remotely, the hooded figure from before is none other than the villainous Mandarin. And as this issue ends, he gloats that his Hulk android succeeded in confirming his suspicion. Iron Man and Tony Stark are the same person. Triumphant, he prepares to launch a scheme that will endanger both Stark and the entire world. Some of the advertising found in this issue is a half-page ad for kids to order a 6-foot-long missile firing tank big enough for 2 kids. In the Shop by Mail section, there's an ad to order a new Ram jet engine that burns gasoline. There's another ad to order an electric guitar for $12.95. And near the back, there's a collection of ads for Joe Weider's secret muscle building tools. Well, I hope you enjoyed this deep dive. Has this Iron Man series been something that you like? Is there a particular issue or comic you'd like me to flip? Well, drop it down in the comments section and I'll see if I can add it to my poll box. If you enjoy these types of videos, please show your support by subscribing to my channel. As always, please consider liking and feel free to share this video. And until next time, deep divers, thanks for watching.